Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you really quick. It's not going to be quick. With a haul part 2 from Hawaii. Which doesn't include fabrics. So anyways, I'm just going to start with a couple of things. So I was given some little snacks by my friend's mom. She was so sweet. I got these little ramen snacks and I'm so excited. I contained myself. You should be proud of me. I did open the box because I just had to. They're peach Kit Kats. So they're all in here except this one. But I'm going to eat it now and I'm going to probably send the rest of these home because I think it would be so fun for them to get to try that. Yeah, so I was in Honolulu when I got that, so I don't know where she got it from because she gave it to me and she was really nice and I thought that was wonderful. So it's peach flavored. I'm kind of excited because I've seen other people do this, and I will say Hawaii is amazing, very diverse, very cool, a lot of Asian and even European influence, and so cool. I wish I'd had more time to like wander around on the different islands and stuff, and it was really great. It smells like a peach. It's so weird. So I will give you a heads up that it melted a little in my suitcase. Like, so it's not going to look as pretty and pristine as a lot of other people's I've seen, but I was like, girl, I am not necessarily always pretty or pristine. So, yeah. So it melted. But you can still see the little, like, Kit Kat, like, bar thing. But that's so crazy. It smells like peach flowery, like, Can Kit Kat in the U.S. do more stuff like this? Because I know the ones in Japan, like they have them for different regions and prefectures and even sometimes cities. Can we get some of this here? Because I know there's more, like there's a few flavors, but I was like, we have 50 states. Come on. Do a weird one. I want something interesting. You could do a Georgia peach flavor one. Florida could be oranges or strawberries or citrus. I mean, South Dakota could be wheat flavored. Oh, choke cherry. That would be so cool if they did choke cherry flavored. I'm just giving you ideas, Kit Kat. And this video is free for you to watch. I'm just putting it out there, Kit Kat USA. You really need to do more because the Kit Kat in Japan, I've watched a lot of videos of people trying this and they got it going on. I'm not going to try that sake one because I've seen enough people try it that I'm a little leery to do that. But I'm just saying, this peach one is really good. Like, really good. Now I'm like, well, maybe we won't send this home. But I also know it's not like my nieces and nephews are going to necessarily get another opportunity to try that. So, I'll be a good aunt. And send that home. So, alright. The first thing I'm going to start with is I picked up some chocolate on the Big Island. So, cacao or chocolate in general in Hawaii is going to probably be a big thing. That's what they keep telling me. That's what hey guys were telling me when we were out there. And gals. So, I went to this place called, I literally was just wandering around after I'd eaten and visited with some people I'd met, and like, I just literally happened upon this. So I was like, and it was after I went to the waterfall, which was really cool. And again, if I remember one of these videos, I'll post pictures and videos and stuff, but if not, I might try doing like a full-on vlog post with my videos and pictures, but I don't know, we'll see. So this is Puna chocolate. You can buy them online. Anyways, so it's on the Big Island of Hawaii. There's several different islands in Hawaii. I do not know all of them. I just know I was on Oahu and on Hawaii, in Hilo specifically. I got to go to Puna. It was fabulous. The gentleman there and I visited a lot about chocolate. And I bought a lot of chocolate. A good chunk of this is going home. There's only a few that I'm keeping. They do have one in Chicago, but it is based out of Hilo. And they do have an online presence if you want to order, just so you know. Oh, and I think he gave me this. I'm not sure I'm supposed to give you this, but here's a 10% off code if you order online. So, There you go. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do that. Sorry if I'm not supposed to, but I just did. So, no one told me not to. Anyways, I got to sample some of the chocolates, several of the chocolates, because, I don't know, I find it's one of those things when you go and you meet people and you're super passionate about food and where it comes from and you know a lot about it because you already work, on the raw end of it or whatever. People get real excited and talkative and, you just share your passion together. When you meet people, it's amazing. So they had some kind of seasonal flavors and some new ones, and I got to try all. They were so nice there. Thank you very much, Puna Chocolate. You were awesome. So I picked up molasses and caramel. This is a milk chocolate. This is going to be mine. I picked up a red wine and raspberries, and this one was so good. I do love raspberries and dark chocolate. I think it's amazing. Oh, and it's Hawaiian dark chocolate. I believe all of this, all of it is 100% Hawaiian cacao. Again, the Hawaiian cacao and chocolate just won several awards in Paris at some international chocolate cacao thing. Probably a few months ago now at this point by the time the video gets out, but I heard that from when I was at UH. So black walnut and crispy umami. I might give that to my brother, but I don't know. He might be super leery of that. Bacon and maple. This one was so good. Gingered apple. And then I picked up a couple of milk chocolate. Oh no, this is also the bacon and maple. And then this is the Puna milk. The black walnut crispy umami. The North Shore, which is molasses, caramel, and milk chocolate. So molasses, caramel, toffee, and milk chocolate. And the wine honeyberry. Or honey wineberry. Which is also very good. I think I tried all of them except the gingered apple, but I thought, well, that sounds really interesting, and I'm an interesting lady, and I don't know. They all tasted real good. That's what matters, right? So anyways, I was really excited, and I got to, like I said, visit with the guy, and it was great. Real nice fellow. Thank you, Puna Chocolate. Yeah, and they had a really cute little store and stuff. If you're ever in Hilo, go check it out. I went to Big Island Candies in both Honolulu and on the Big Island. In Honolulu, I sampled a lot of their stuff, and then I just bought this one little box. Again, it's holiday time here. I know this is going out way later, and someone's going to complain about it, but I'm just telling you. Yeah. So, but I'm mid-move, so... so... It is what it is. So I got this, and then while I was traveling from one island to the other, I might have snacked on these. I sampled these in the store, and they were very good. So these are the macadamia nut shortbread I've talked about previously in another video. These are so good. They're chocolate dipped. They're very well known. Mauna Loa makes them. Big Island Candies makes them. And Honolulu Cookies, which I have their stuff too. So it was so good. So I got this little box, and I sampled one of their, I might have eaten all the mints out of here, but this was like a variety pack for like $9 or $10. It wasn't very expensive. And because I knew I wanted to save my money for Honolulu Cookies, because I bought those from Las Vegas before, and they are amazing. And I hadn't really ever bought from here, so I bought this. And part of the reason I bought it was because it was a good variety pack. So they had their, I wish they listed on the bottom what it had, to be honest, because I don't remember them all. But it had like the chocolate-covered macadamia nut brownie, the chocolate-dipped mac shortbread. Oh, yeah, so just the chocolate macadamia nut shortbread. So it's made with like cacao powder and cocoa powder. I don't know why I keep saying cacao. Probably because, you know. Anyways. And I literally must have eaten all the Mikas. Mika! Oh, and I do want to say, one of the really cool things about flying inter-islands, it was so cool to see the diversity. Like, it's such a diverse group of people. It was really neat. And to get that opportunity was amazing. But when I was flying inter-island, it was so cool because I'm a dork. You know how when you're in the airport and you're flying on the plane or whatever, and they're like, oh, the magazine in the front seat pocket is yours, but no one really keeps those. I kept this one because it was like Japanese English underneath it. And so I just thought that was really cool. And I was like, oh, this is really neat. And I'm really a dork. So that's what happened. So I kept it. I still have it. It's really cool. So I went to Big Island Candies. I got these for myself and the people I work with. So these are, so whereas those are individually packaged, these are not. So they were a little less expensive. This is the dipped in caramel and dark chocolate Hawaiian macadamia nut shortbread cookies. Again, it's got to be an island thing that's very popular. I only had them before. I'd had them before when I went to Vegas like a year or so ago. Because they have like 2 Honolulu cookies in Vegas. I don't know. Or I kept running across it and eating the cookies because they were delicious. I also got the white dipped ones. These were nice. And like I said, I picked those up specifically just so I could travel with them and like had a snack. And because my flights were so short, my connections were so short, I knew I wouldn't have time to get food. And it was an all-day deal. Technically, it was all night. Like I left at 10:30. I arrived back in the Twin Cities at like 3 o'clock Central Time. And by the time I got the ride back to the hotel where I did park and fly, it was after 4. So I was very glad after that long, and I may have gotten 4 hours sleep in that 24-hour period, that I had decided to book a hotel coming back. I was very grateful. So when I got to Hilo, though, I picked up a lot of stuff from Big Island Candy Company because I really liked it. And when I was talking to the gal in Honolulu, picking stuff up, I picked these up in Hilo. That she was like, oh, there's stuff that you can only get on the Big Island at the Big Island store, and it's huge. So she was right, it's really big. If I lived there, I would just buy family presents and ship them. I was like, that's exactly what I do. So I bought a little like Christmas, like a little sampler, and all these are like made by hand. Like when you go in there, you can see them making them. It's really cool. I forget what flavors these are, and I apparently can't break into the box without breaking into the box. Oh yeah, you totally can. Like, break into it the naughty way by the bottom. Do you like that bottom? So, oh yeah. So yeah, got the dark chocolate. I got the Mika mints and stuff in here. So yeah, so I got that. And don't worry, I'm not sending home like broken boxes. I'm going to like take all the cookies out and mix them together, but they're all individually packaged ones. I loved those Mika mints so much that like I asked them, I was like, do you have like just some Mika mints? And she's like, oh yeah. And so like you get like, can I open it? Again, I'm not giving this to people. I'm going to separate it out to give to people, but these, and they're like kind of like fluffy inside, like a nougat almost. I don't know. I should look at the ingredients to see what it is. It doesn't have eggs, so it's not a nougat, like not a traditional nougat, but it's really kind of like, better eat one, just so I remember. But should I eat the mint? Because they let me sample the honey and the passion fruit. I ended up with passion fruit. I think I should try the passion fruit one. So where the mint has dark chocolate in the center, this one has white. I'm like, well, maybe I should show you both. I already ate a lot of chocolate today. I think I'm done. Good thing I exercised. It smells so good. Okay, so I'll call it out. That's what I got. The passion fruit there was next to none. And they had Hawaiian shaved ice or Hawaiian ice shaved. However you say it, I'm not trying to offend anybody. It was so amazing. So I think it's very similar to Japanese shaved ice. When I watch Simon and Martina, I think it's like that. So they take a giant block and it's basically shaved down. Versus like here in the U.S. on the mainland, snow cones are basically chipped down ice. Like just tiny chips. Versus like it was so fluffy. It was so good. And I think I had what they call the classic, which was lilikoi. I'm not saying that right. But it was passion fruit and strawberry. And sweetened condensed milk on top. Holy Lord have mercy. It was so good. I was like, who needs to eat food when you can just eat this shaved ice? Why is there not more shaved ice like this in the U.S. on the mainland? Like, I'm really questioning it because I don't like snow cones anyways. I'm such a turd. But I was like, it was so amazing. It was way better I don't like snow cones. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody that does, but they're like all chippy and like. This was like almost like soft snow. It melted in your mouth. I would just survive off of like shaved ice if I was there, not snow cones. So I wouldn't actually, but I'm just saying it'd be a possibility for me. I also picked up this little variety pack. Again, I'm gonna pull all these variety packs out and do like little bags to go home of like all the different stuff I got, because I thought that would be the easiest and best way to do that. And I picked up because I wanted an individually wrapped macadamia nut shortbread caramel dipped combo. So like I showed you with this one, they actually dunk it in caramel and then dunk it in chocolate. So I think this is dark. Is it dark, or did I accidentally pick up milk? Oh, I picked up the combo. It is milk and dark. I might have pulled one out. I might have snacked on it already. Try not to hold it against me, I guess. But yeah, so, and I didn't think the prices were too bad. But yeah. So I picked those up. And I had a good old time when I was there. So, but yeah, and I will say, it seemed like most people that were living on the island were like either like partially bilingual or multilingual or whatever. And then when I was in Honolulu, I picked up my Honolulu cookies. I picked up a 20-pack that was a build your own, and I think it was like $16.95, which again, people might think that's hella expensive for cookies. These are really good cookies. I love their macadamia nut shortbread cookies. Like, they're in the shape of pineapples. What's not to love about that? But also, they're so delicious. Like, this is the mint one. Like, they're so incredibly good. And again, look, it's not hot. I mean, it melted. It makes me sad, but it was so, so good. I was so incredibly happy. I feel like I should eat this one because, you know, it does look. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to contain myself because I just had one of those passion fruit Mikas. We're plenty of sugar today. We're plenty. I'm going to have to drink a lot of water and tea and do no more exercise probably. But, oh my God, everyone needs peach flavor Kit Kats in their life. Well, at least if you kind of like peaches. You don't even have to really love them, but you kind of like them. It was really good. So, and then I picked this up when I was in the cities. This is Godiva, one of their G Cubes. So, it's just like a variety, slice of life kind of pack. And by the time I got to Honolulu cookies, my arms were tired of carrying stuff. So, I did pay the money and got the reusable bag. And it was fabulous. So, my older brother had a pancreatic flare-up or whatever, pancreatitis. So he's kind of had to like downplay. He can only have like 1 cup of coffee a day, but he can have a lot of tea. And so he asked me, he's like, because everyone else wanted coffee. He's like, well, if there's a really good tea place there, would you mind seeing how expensive the green tea was? Because Hawaii also grows a lot of tea. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's very good. It's very high quality. So I was like, okay. So when I was walking around in Honolulu, I went to this place called Lutetia. It is Tokyo, Sapporo, Niseko, Sendai, Nagoya, Kyoto, Osaka, Fukuoka, Okinawa, Hawaii, California, Melbourne, and Paris. So, and I think you can order online. Lutetia.com. It was like, I like to go to Tea Source in the Twin Cities, which I did go there, and I'll show you what I got there. But I tried the tea, and it was freaking amazing. Here, like, they did give samples, and I also am a consummate tea drinker. Not just hot. I do drink hot tea, but I drink a lot of ice. I drink both, just depends. So, my brother was like, well, could you, And I said, okay. So I went there, and this is what I picked up, and from what I gathered when I talked to the gals, it was a good one. So it's a First Flush green tea from Uji Kyoto, and it has a refined, mellow taste. That's what it says on here. So it is the Sencha Uji. So he was very excited when I told him I was able to do that. They did have loose leaf tea, and he does have tea balls, but I got the tea bags because I thought that would be a lot simpler and easier for him to deal with. And then I picked up this, which is their Hawaiian original tea bag. So Lupicia only makes certain blends for, like, there are some, like, blends of tea that you can only get when you're in Hawaii from Lupicia. So this is the 6 teas that are Hawaiian only, and 2 of each tea bag. I told my brother when I picked this up, because this thing was more expensive than this. This was like $10.50 plus tax. This was like $16 for 12 bags of tea. So I'm like, I told him, I said, I'm gonna keep one of these one of each tea bag for myself, and he's like, I'll give you the rest. And give you one. And he was like, oh yeah, that's nice. So I don't know what these flavors are. He has no idea what these flavors are, but yeah. So these are the Hawaii original teas. And I'm going to have to pull out my Google Translate for some of that. So I got 2 of the Huaki. I'm sure I'm not saying that. Kuipo. I got 2 of the Lanikai. Again, I'm not sure I'm saying any of these names right. The Pelikeko. So sorry if I'm ruining these names. The Anela and the Hoku. These are green tea. I think, are these black teas? Because they are color-coded. So I might send all the green tea home on here. So I'm pretty excited to try that. I do have a really good friend that also loves tea, but she's a bit of a, like, hardcore purist, where my brother and I are okay with, like, some other flavored types of things in there, and so, yeah. Get in there. Get. I lost the thing. So, I thought that my older brother would enjoy that. My younger brother is a cookie monster, so he's going to enjoy this cookies. So, it'll work out well for everybody, I feel like. My sister's a coffee drinker, so she'll get coffee. Either way, they're all getting stuff, so I got that. And then while I was there, of course they're like, smell this. And I was like, I had a friend that was like, well, she didn't want anything from Hawaii, but like she wanted me to go to Tea Source and pick her up some of her pu'e, which I did. It's over there. And so I was telling him, I was like, well, because I'm lazy. I was like, maybe if I could just pick up her pu'e here, it'll be fine, right? It's pu'e. Their pu'e is a little more expensive. But, so they had a chocolate and strawberry pu'e that, I am not kidding, it smells just like chocolate and strawberry. It's decadent with chocolate on the nose, finishing with juicy tart flavor of ripe strawberries. Pu'e flavored tea. I might send a couple of these home for my niece. She told me she's into the teas, the flavored teas, and since this is a black tea, I figure it's easier than her trying to figure out the green tea where you have to get it to the right temperature versus like a boiled tea. So, yeah, that was kind of my thought with that. So, yeah. And my nephew is also a coffee drinker, so he's getting coffee. So, everybody's getting coffee. And then the lady was super nice. Ooh, I'm sorry. You guys got bumped. And so she gave me some additional samples, and I did find that, like, a lot of places I went, like, I don't know if it was just because I was being real, like, well, not that I was being real nice. Like, I'm a nice person, but, like, everyone was really nice, and, like, when I went to Honolulu Cookies, I got, like, 2 free cookies that were, like, broken and half or whatever, and, like, they couldn't sell them anyways. And then, like, when I was at, like, the Big Island Candy Company, like, they, like, sampled me to death and, like, gave me, so I was like, well, okay. But, like, a lot of places I went, like, I don't know if that's, like, a cultural thing with them, because they're heavily influenced by, like, Asia and stuff, and a lot of them, like, you do get, like, samples. But I'm not going to complain, because I actually really like that, and I'm a big believer and fan of it, so they gave me 2 samples of tea bags, which I thought was really nice. These are the holiday ones called Jingle Bells. She gave me a description, but honestly, I can't remember, and once again, I'm just going to pull out the Google Translate. I got it, and it works well enough for me. And then Carol. I think these were both supposed to be really lovely. And they are black teas, I believe, because they're in this orange packaging. I think they color-coded theirs, which is nice. And I'm sure if I go online, I can find out exactly what it is and where it's from and all that jazz. And then I went to T-Source. So I picked up the Pu'er for my friend. She has the nested Pu'er. I don't necessarily know, like, she's very into the teas. I know a little, but I don't know that much. She knows a lot. I also like herbal teas a lot as well, too. So I picked up a couple of the pistachio shortbread because it was on sale, and it smelled amazing. It tasted good. And I picked up a couple of these 2-ounce ones. Again, it's a black tea. It's really nice, and I have family that love teas like this. So yeah, the pistachio shortbread. And then I picked up this other one that is on sale. It's carrot cake, which sounds weird, but it smells a lot like carrot cake. It's a green tea. I don't know if my niece hasn't really ever done green teas that I know of, so I'm not sure she's aware. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to give her that and to give her loose leaf. Like, I've got stuff to do loose leaf with because I got my little, like, tea bags and, like, tea balls and stuff. And then the lady was super nice because I was really feeling chais because it's chilly and I'm, like, all about the warmth. So she gave me the apple chai to try, and I thought, I'm going to do that here pretty soon, I think. So, and you can order from T-Source online, which is really great. They're based out of the Twin Cities. Here, I'll show you. Tsource.com. Not sponsored by any of these people. Clearly, they all got a lot of my money. But yeah. Let me get. Whew! That was a big old haul. Like, it was long. It's a good thing I broke it into 2, and I still got fabric to haul from the Twin Cities and Hawaii. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this long old video. I hope it entertained you thoroughly and brightened your day a little bit and all that jazz. So do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe. If there are places you want to go in this world, you let me know where and what you want to see and things like that. If there are places in Hawaii I missed that I should have gone to, which I'm sure there is because I only went for like 4 days, like 2 on each island basically, and it was amazing, and it was definitely amazing. Pretty amazing. So anyways, let me know your thoughts and stuff below, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will talk to you later.